Today I'm going to talk about stamp collecting and AI, which stands for artificial intelligence. There's a lot of new tools coming out. It almost seems like every week a new version of a tool's coming out, an AI tool. And there's a lot of them out there, Meta.ai, Gemini from Google. But there's one called claude.ai, which I keep going back to. I've tried the other ones, but I keep going back to this one because it's just, I'm really happy with the results for the most part. So I'm going to show you how to use it to do some things you may be interested in doing if you're a stamp collector. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to create a trivia quiz for collectors of US stamps. And so I have this question: create a 10-question trivia quiz for collectors of USA postage stamps. Place the answers afterwards. So if I just click on this enter button here, claude.ai is going to go off and it's going to create, I think, is a pretty interesting trivia quiz. Now, one thing about AI, no matter which one you use, is sometimes it's going to make small errors. So before you, like for example, made a YouTube video or published this, you may want to just verify that all these questions and answers are correct. So what was the first US postage stamp issued in what year? In what year did USPS introduce self-adhesive stamps? That's an interesting question. I don't know the answer. Apparently it is in 1992. Now again, you got to double check these answers before you go off and publish something with this particular quiz. But I find this a pretty interesting quiz. One great thing about claude.ai and other AI engines is it kind of remembers what you asked it before. So if I just want to go in and say, make the quiz harder, that's simple. And so it says it's going to create a more challenging version of the quiz. And we've got some more questions here. I don't think I know the answers to any of this. What U.S. stamp issue of 1918 is known as the Orangeburg coil? Interesting question. Okay, so it's a 3-cent Washington stamp created specifically for the Bell Pharmaceutical Company to mail samples. Yeah, like I said, it seems like a very interesting quiz. If for whatever reason you want to challenge yourself or publish YouTube videos with quizzes, you can use this technique. Now for the second example, I'm going to output some data. And what I'm going to do is output a list of all U.S. postage stamps issued in 1956. And it's going to create a table with these 4 columns: date issued, denomination, description, and face value. And there you go. And again, you need to double check the information before you publish it anywhere. But here we go. We've got date issued January 18, 1956, Booker T. Washington, 3-cent stamp, face value 3 cents. Now again, you can, since claude.ai remembers what you have asked it previously, you can say add a column. Now I haven't tried this before, so hopefully it'll work. Perforation. See if it works. And I don't know if this is all correct. I could spend an hour going through every stamp, but it's saying every stamp is 11 by 10 and a half. That sounds, I don't know. But anyway, so this is like a kind of example of what AI can do for you, and with the caveat, like I said, that at times information is not correct. So for beginner stamp collectors to be creating these and publishing this is not going to be good, because you need to be able to identify errors in data. So anyway, that's just like, I'm just going to give you a start on how you can get started. You can just play around with this tool. You just go to claude.ai, sign up. It's free. There's a limit to how many questions you can ask a day, but it's a pretty decent sized limit. And you can just play around with it and ask it any questions you want to. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.